Hi there, very good morning. Welcome back to ET. Now you're watching Market Cafe with me, Kanishka Sarkar and Shrishti Sharma. Over the next 1 hour, we'll take you through all that's been happening across the globe and also tell you about the domestic cues that you need to watch out for, alongside the stocks that must be on your radar today. But first up, let's get started with an eye on the globe and see how the US markets fared last week. And it's if we talk about the US stock futures, they were largely flat and this morning as well as last night. This because the markets are bracing for another eventful week as far as Wall Street is concerned. Now, this comes after a volatile stretched market by valuation concerns, sector rotation and shifting expectations around the Federal Reserve's rate cuts. All of this weighed on the high-flying artificial intelligence trade in Wall Street last week. Now, Dow Jones Industrial Futures, they slipped about 58 points or 0.1%, while S&P 500 and Nasdaq Futures, they hugged the flat line. Now, for the week, the Nasdaq Composite ended down about 0.5%, dragged lower by declines in mega cap names like Alphabet, Amazon, Broadcom, and Meta. The Dow and S&P 500, they managed mostly, to end in the green with modest weekly gains, although both of them saw sharp pullbacks as far as trade on Thursday is concerned. Now, as we enter the new week, now this week brings pivotal catalysts. Nvidia reports its earnings on Wednesday, which is a key test for the AI trade and broader tech sentiment. Walmart and Home Depot, they will deliver quarterly results as well, offering a deeper read on the strength in the U.S. consumer sentiment heading into the holiday season. With macro crosswinds still in the play, investors will now be watching for these updates very closely to gauge whether the recent market rotation that is going to continue or if AI leadership begins to reassert itself. So yes, those are some of the cues that we'll be watching out for. Well, it was a mixed trade on Wall Street and yes, lots of cues to watch out for as far as the Wall Street is concerned. But Shrishti, how are things on the crude front?
Quite interesting, Kanishka, because what we have seen is that yes, crude oil is seen to be dropping a bit as Russian port resumes the operation. Crude prices bar the gains from the previous session lows, and as of now, Brent crude oil is hovering around that $63 per barrel mark. It's IEA that recently warned of a significant surplus next year, as well as when it comes to the WTI prices, they were also seen to be falling a bit. Along with that, it was interesting moves coming in on Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin fell nearly 5% to a 6-month low. Bitcoin extends the losses for the fourth session. But along with that, we are also tracking interesting moves when it comes to the gold prices as well, because just on Friday it has been a 3% decline coming in on gold, and that's indeed a big one because safe haven gold is now down and below that 4,100 per ounce mark and is now trading close to that $4,089 per ounce as we speak.
All right, so that's